Today, the Trump administration continues to push back on reports that it was aware of allegations Russia was offering the Taliban money to kill U.S. soldiers in Afghanistan. Natalie Brand has details from the White House.
A group of Democratic lawmakers received a closed-door briefing at the White House one day after the Trump administration briefed Republicans on allegations Russia paid bounties to kill U.S. troops.
When you have a threat to American personnel, whether they be military or civilian, it is a serious matter.
Several news outlets are reporting the intelligence was included in the president's daily written report, even though the White House continues to deny he was personally briefed.
There was not a consensus among the intelligence community, and in fact, there were dissenting opinions within the intelligence community, and it would not be elevated to the president until it was verified.
CBS News has learned the president's national security aides debated the intelligence. The CIA believed the bounty reports to be true, while the National Security Agency still had doubts.
Democrats say the president should have been briefed, even though there wasn't a consensus opinion.
There may be a reluctance to brief the president on things he doesn't want to hear, and that may be more true with respect to Putin and Putin's Russia than with respect to any other subject matter.
Some Republican lawmakers, including Liz Cheney and Mac Thornberry, who were briefed Monday, say they remain concerned about Russian activity in Afghanistan, including reports that they have targeted U.S. forces.
America's adversaries should know, and they should have no doubt, that any targeting of U.S. forces by Russians, by anyone else, will face a very swift and deadly response.
Both Democrats and Republicans say if the reports of Russian bounties are true, there must be a tough response to Russia. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.